Are you getting married this year? Are you unsure of how you're going to start your wedding ceremony once you make it down to the front? I'm going to show you how I start all my weddings. Hey friends, my name is Shawn. I'm a professional wedding officiant. It's my job to make sure you have the best wedding ceremony ever. All right, friends, when you start off a wedding, there's a lot going on, right? Once you make it all the way down to the front, all the planning, everything you put into this day kind of doesn't really matter. You're there. It's typically the first moment maybe you're going to see each other on the wedding day. It's a really, really big moment. And so when I start a wedding, I always give my couples an opportunity to find one another and to connect. I invite them to let all the busyness of the day fade away, to focus in on one another. There's a lot that happens when you plan a wedding, whether you're having a big wedding or a small wedding or you're eloping. And so I'm going to show you how I start all my weddings. Here we go. All right, you two. I want to invite you to hold hands, lock eyes, and take a deep breath, okay? And can I get everyone out there, all the guests? Let's just take one deep breath for them, okay? Let us all settle into this moment. And as you stand here and lock eyes with each other, I'm going to invite you both to let all the busyness of this day fade away. Hold each other's gaze like you've done a million times before and give your hearts a moment to find one another. The dresses, the suits, the flowers, the emails, the phone calls, the limos, the weather, everything you're concerned about, let it all go. Because in this moment, none of it matters. What matters is that you two found each other. Billions of people on this planet, you found your favorite. You can just find one another. You've created something incredible, so much so that you're willing to dedicate your life to it. And yet out of all the moments you've had, right, from that first glance, do you remember that moment you first laid eyes on each other? Or the first time you exchanged a message? Little did you know in that moment, you hadn't just met somebody new. You'd entered into what would become the greatest love story either one of you would ever know. Out of all these moments, from first glances and first conversations, to first dates, to first kisses, to that moment you thought to yourself, I think I'm falling in love, to your first I love yous and the first conversation that you had about what it might be like to get married and spend your life together. Out of all the moments you've had, this one, I guarantee you, is going to feel different than all the rest. So enjoy it, because this will truly be a moment the two of you will remember for the rest of your lives. So whether you're eloping, whether you're having a huge wedding, this is how I start all my weddings. The beautiful presencing moment that just allows my couples to let all the BS fade away, focus in on one another, and enjoy the moment. If you want more types like this, please follow along. If you want to work with me, I would love to meet you. My email's in my bio. We'll see you on the next one.